Hi everybody, it's Diane here to do a glue book session. I probably should not be doing this. I, you guys know how it goes. I was under the weather for a couple days. Then when I was better, I had to get right back in the fray. You know, things aren't going that well. So when I finally had some craft time, and I haven't made a video in quite a long, I don't know, about a week. Anyway, when I finally got back here, I thought, well, I don't want to do anything too taxing. So it dawned on me my journal card box is really exploding. I need to do something with it. So I went through it and pulled out a bunch of cards that I want to unload one way or another. And it became apparent a lot of them, the backs, you could not write on. You know, they had printing on them or a lot of sewing or something. So I have to back them. Well, it's a lot. I mean, it's like a big stack. Well, okay, that's a good thing to do when you don't feel real creative, you're tired, right? It was so boring and so mundane and so much like annoying work. I couldn't stand it. I did about 10 and I just had to do something else. This is what we're doing. So I thought, okay, I have glue book stuff, do that. I have an envelope, you've seen it, this old glassine that I keep my glue book stuff in. I couldn't find it. And it wasn't my fault. Somebody else had moved stuff back here and it was kind of where it was supposed to be, but it was not. I couldn't see it right away. Little teeny, yeah, we're doing little teeny stuff today. That won't get on my nerves, will it? So I couldn't find the stuff. That was not too fun. Well, he has to go on a bottom. Now he'll have to go on another dog page. Different. Yeah, I don't know why, but there's a lot of little stuff for this go around, and it's not a lot. And as per usual, I'm going to have to stop and start dinner. If I had found my glue book stuff right away, I would have had more time. I don't know, sometimes the stars are just against you, right? And if anybody says it builds character, well, I won't finish that statement. They're getting smaller by the minute. I was glad though to find this small stuff because as you can see, I need it to fill in and I don't have room for big stuff. I'm sorry. Did you guys hear? You probably won't hear it. My husband's been running a filter noise reduction thing. So when I say like, "Oh, I can hear roofers outside and stuff," you guys can't hear it anymore. So I guess I should stop commenting on noise. But I've got this little plaque I made a long time ago, just sitting up on a frame, and for no apparent reason, it just fell off on the counter. Okay. Well, would these go down here? No. And good, because we can't see them, Diane. Alright, was that stuff gluey? I was so busy complaining. I don't know. I do have, isn't that a nice grouping? It's not going to fit. No, it's not. Alright, we'll think about that. I don't know if I want to start another. I could maybe put it on miscellaneous and then just stop cutting out mother-in-law tongue and chocolate and everything else that I keep cutting out, right? I had one Halloween thing. Anybody recognize that? It's cataloged, but a postage stamp image that I had cut out for my lime glue book page and then did not use it. I think we're going to wait with that too. Alright, I have the West. Well, I think under there. Okay, and then I had a little teeny illustration of swinging doors. I don't know if they're all called Batwing. Does it depend on the shape? But you know, the old saloon doors that swing. That's Batwing Chaps. But isn't that Batwing doors? Can you see? Is it focusing? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Okay, under there. So we're really little today and we're going to be on the bottom again, right? Well, that's what happens when your glue book starts filling up. What time is it? I had a clock back here and it broke, and so now I'm just using my computer monitor, which is fine. I don't have the space back here for a clock anyway. But if the computer monitor isn't on, you can't tell what time it is, right? At least some of us can't. Alright, I have some bird stuff that probably, well, a few of it. Maybe I should just do a voiceover. Just stop this now, do a voiceover, stop complaining, or put music to it. Yeah, that's even better. What do you mean a voiceover, Diane? Just don't even talk. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay. Wow, we found something she likes. I can't complain about the weather. Today is just beautiful. Nice breeze, not too hot, not too cool, mostly sunny. Yeah, it was really nice. Well, it is really nice. It's not over yet, right? If I didn't eat dinner yet. Okay. Pretty bird. All right, this one. That was off, that was a label of some sort in a magazine. Well, that's okay. I almost think though I want something bigger to sort of fill in that spot. Okay, down there. Can you see? Yeah. And then I have a parakeet that was an old playing card I came across. Actually, I had cut part of it once anyway. I don't know what else was on it that I cut out, but I decided to cut that, and I don't think that's going to fit. It's a photo. No, I'm not going to fit. Okay. I don't think those are very gluey. Oh, here's the puffins. Yeah, I don't know. I am not going to remember. That last session I had, remember, I just was not finding room, and I just kind of gave up, to be honest. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to remember now everything that I did, but I put the puffins there. They were one of the things that I could not find a place for. That's good. I don't know. These dogs, they were on an envelope and they were running obviously like in a line across. So I kind of thought it would be cute to keep them. Get out of here. you know, together in a line, and I don't think there's line space here. All right, we'll come back to miscellaneous. You know what, Diane? Why don't you be smart for once in your life and mark it? Okay. Snoopy, I'm pretty sure this isn't going to fit, but I cut it out anyway. No, you're right. But we have, if this doesn't fit, then I'm going to go make dinner right now. You mean to tell me, Diane, you really cut that out? Yeah, I did. Isn't that dumb? No wonder you're in a bad mood. That's what you do for fun? Well, let's make the best use of a teeny tiny little space. You're putting glue on stuff. Okay, right there. I don't remember what it was. Something in a catalog, a sticker or an address label or something. This was an address label. Like a person's name and address would be under Snoopy there. Well, this should fit, but I'm a little concerned that the color is not going to look right everywhere. Yeah, see, that doesn't look good with the green. No, that's dumb. Well, no, I don't like that. That, ju that just tips into that caption bubble, and it looks sort of silly. I don't like it. That's not too bad. All right, let's put it over there. And I hope it glues okay to that Aida cloth. And stays glued to the Aida cloth. I'll move it over as much as I can. All right, that's not too bad. A little sticky. Okay. Well, I knew when I cut this out I was asking for trouble. I've cut out a cherry just because I need to cut out a cherry stem too. Should fill up a space somehow with that, right? La 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 la. Okay, I know that's really not a space, but there's sort of a shadow there. Or do we want it over here? Well, you know, initially, or originally, I did not want to fill up these spaces over here because I keep, you know, cutting things out. I am. If I put something like this here, I can't add more. Di, would you glue that cherry down and stop boring us, please? I can't find a perfect spot. You know, there probably is something questionable, right, about somebody that spends this much time doing something like this when she should be making dinner. All right, I'm going to do that. That's what you should have done in the first place. And watch the stem rip off while I'm gluing it down. Okay. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. No books, no umbrellas. It's another miscellaneous. Why don't you be smart and mark it? Okay. Oh, well, I have this golden on this fonts page. Should we put a lamb? That would be good, but it's not going to fit. Good idea though. I do have a couple spring. I don't know how I found this. I found springtime. And then I think it was a greeting card. It's about the only place it's going to work out. Well, okay. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to glue this down. I have to pause. And actually, there's more left than I thought there would be. Okay, come back in a few minutes. Well, a few seconds for you guys. Okay, here we are, one meal later, and I missed a spring thing. I don't know why I didn't see that before. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Yeah, there. I did not touch this while I was off camera, so everything is the way it was. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's kind of gluey too. No chairs, which is probably a good thing. Alright, here's that other dog stuff. Now this was supposed to be big dogs. But we don't have room for that anymore, do we? We don't even have room for this. Okay. Oh, alright. From last time, I put these two windows here. I know she's going through a doorway, not a window way. And I know a looking glass is a mirror, not a window. But I don't know. I just thought they kind of looked good there. And I hadn't found any Alice stuff for a while. Well, I sort of like that. Okay. And I should go back, shouldn't I, to the dog page. I forgot about those other dogs. They got moved over a little bit. And my little fan is making a noise over here. Stop it. All right, very good. Well, these aren't going to fit anyway, are they? Well, there's a couple. Okay. Ye of little faith. That's very gluey. What should do to it? I don't know. And here's another running one. Oh, this one. You tell me, is that going to fit on the other dog page where they're running? Oh, he has to be on a bottom. Alright, well, if I would have noticed that, I could have saved this whole little trip. Okay. Well, what about that? Or would it be better down here? No, over here. Okay, this was an envelope also. All right. I think he's going to get warm in that today. Well, would a parakeet fit on here somewhere? Yeah, I think so. And what about over there? Okay. Should I sand that? Probably. Ooh. Should I drop a piece of sandpaper on the floor? Yeah, probably. In case you forgot, this was a playing card, so it's kind of slick. Tom Slick. Anybody know that? If you know who Tom Slick is, I won't finish that statement either. I do, I'll admit it. Or what about Monty Slick? Do you know who he is? It's probably about from the same era. Monty Slick is Carol Burnett show's takeoff of Mildred Pierce, and that was the main guy's name, Monty Slick. And Tom Slick was a cartoon character, just in case you care. Alright, these are not Fiesta ware bowls, but they're bowls and they're cute. And I decided to put those loose pages that were in my Smash book in here. Okay, way too busy. Well, well, this is fine there. I don't know about that one. It was a leftover from the monochromatic flip book. And actually, in case you don't know, Fiestaware is China. Isn't that impressive? Alright, I'll just put that there. Maybe sometimes something can be under there like it's resting on it. Alright, so we have dogs and then some miscellaneous stuff. Oh, well, now he doesn't show up there. Well, I think down there is fine. This is a statue. In a catalog. No, it's an actual statue. Okay, that's good. And then I had a bunting. And I know I said I wasn't going to start a patriotic thing. Well, I'm not exclusively. Maybe that chocolate could go on the other side. And as you can see, I have dogs and cookies and stuff. So we're mixing it up a little bit. I don't know, is Diane gonna be able to sleep tonight? That's real gluey. What'd you do to that? I think we need to fold over the glue paper. Okay. Whoops. Well, oh, they're cute. They're dreaming about eclairs. I hope not, because they can't eat chocolate. Well, it was a good thought. I don't think that's going to work. Okay. Maybe the running ones could fit on here somewhere. And I better hurry up because now I have to do some other stuff. Come on, Diane, speed, speed, speed. Oh, you're not done with this page yet. Stop. So have these. Come back here. Well, maybe they should be running over here. Well, that's fine. All right, well, we are making progress. Hallelujah, huh? Well, what are you working on today? Did you start some dumb project that you're really sorry you started? I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. I thought, well, all right, just do a couple here and there. You know, eventually it'll get done. But I've got it all over my counter, so if I do it that way, I'm going to have to move it or clean it up to some extent anyway. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that stuff. And if I end up just donating it, a lot of it, I felt like the backs should be plain so people could, you know, maybe think to use them as gift cards or something like that. Because I don't think a thrift store is going to know what they are. Do you? I don't know, unless they think they're just little artwork things. A few of them are tags, but most of them are just cards. So what do you do when you have a surplus of that type of stuff? Is your thrift store more hip and they know what it is? Okay, I'm going to put that there. I'm not going to glue it now because I'm running out of time to mark that. And then, I don't know, these dogs. This was it, right? Yeah. I did that finally in the last session too. I don't think I want dogs on more food pages. We have that here. Well, you know, that's okay. And how much of this chocolate stuff do we have to see, right? All right, I'll put that there. Maybe they can go up there. Okay. All right, I'll glue that myself too. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted. I glued that other lab in and I put these two here on a miscellaneous page. Okay, And then the last thing I have is I found a whole mess of Native American pots. Aren't these cool? In an old National Geographic magazine. I mean, there's a lot here. So I could certainly start a page like that. I may have to, but I don't know. In all my years of this kind of stuff, that's the only time I've really come. I mean, there's a few here, but I'm certainly not going to come across that, I don't think, again. But yeah, I think these are too big. I was hoping I could get a couple on here, but that's not going to work. Okay. I'll have to start a new page. And I suppose, you know, after a while, I realize it's not filling up. I can just do some sort of other additions to it. Why is this glued? Okay. Well, I'm certainly not going to glue this in. But at least with all of these, I can do some sort of arrangement and I won't have to say, oh, I don't want to glue that down because then I can't put anything under it. Because you guys are probably tired of me saying that, right? I am. These cool. And I pointed out once before, I did a similar design on a chest of drawers years ago. On each drawer, I did a thing. It's really hard. You see how precise that is? Yeah, it is not easy. Okay. Well, thanks for putting up with me and my I don't want to put backs on those cards stuff, and I still don't. Anybody want to come over and do that for me? It's too many. If I ever get it finished, I may put some of those in my Etsy shop if you're interested in journal cards. But okay, so we're going to end on this today. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a nice day out there.